Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you can solve this puzzle, you are at least a 1000 plus rated player. We are continuing in our series. This is puzzle number 15. It is black to play. See if you can find the best continuation for black. Pause the video now. As always, I want these puzzle videos to be educational and instructive. Otherwise, you could solve 665 puzzles on your own. So we are continuing with our forcing moves theme, and this one is going to be number 7 on the checklist, pawn promotion threat. And here we can use our tactical recognition. Condition number 1, we notice that the king and the bishop pieces being lined up on the same straight line. This bishop is going to end up being the hero of the day. They're off to find the hero of the day. So this is from a game that was played in 1934 in Leningrad. Now there are several different moves here that are all winning for black. I'm going to show you guys what was actually played in the game, which was the second best move, and then I'll go back and show you the top engine line, which is actually much better, and hopefully you guys were able to find at least one of those two solutions. So we need to move these pawns so we can open up a direct line of attack on the king. So what was played in the game was a pawn sacrifice, d3. And the idea is we want to push e2 with this discovered check. So if white takes this pawn, well, now we push e2, and we have removed the pawns, open up that direct line check. The king has to go to one of these 3 squares. Let's say it goes to g2. And now this is going to illustrate one of our 3 main in-game principles that I will get to at some point on this channel very soon. And that is, in the in-game, rooks belong behind pawns. So now black plays rook e5, yes sir, and white is completely lost. So if you do nothing, we're simply going to take the rook. If you take the rook, then we take back with the king, and this rook cannot stop this pawn. It cannot go there, and it cannot go there. And there's really nothing else that white can try. I mean, they can give a check on d6, but we'll just take that. They can take the pawn, but then we'll just take that with check, and obviously this is completely winning. If white takes d3, and then we push, king goes somewhere, we get the rook behind the pawn. If they give us a check on f4, it's not a problem at all. We just slide our king to e6. And neither of these rooks can stop the pawn, so that doesn't work either. So going back to the start, after black pushes d3, you might say, yeah, but white doesn't have to take that pawn. That's true. What else can white try? Well, if they try to take the e3 pawn, that doesn't work because we take that with check. And then on the next move, we're going to push. So they can't do that. Backing up, let's say that after the d3 push, let's say that the king moves somewhere. Let's say it goes to g2. Well, now we give a check with the rook. King goes somewhere in the corner, and now we're going to push e2. And you're not going to be able to stop check and promotion. This rook cannot get there. I mean, you can give the check here, but then we just take, and these 2 pawns will not be able to be stopped. So none of these lines work for white after the d3 push. So back to the start, one last time to pause the video to try to find the top engine choice. So if the second best move is pushing the d3 pawn, hopefully you can guess what the best move is. Pushing d3 is -6 or so. The top engine line is to push the other pawn, e2. This is -12. So this is doubly worse. I mean, of course, it's all winning for black, but now what does white do? Because now you can't, black sacrifices that pawn. You can't take that because now the push comes with check. And whatever, the king cannot go here. So whatever square it goes to, again, say it goes here. Now we're going to take, and this is even worse for white because you can't even sacrifice the rook and leave black a rook and a bishop. I mean, they're going to be able to promote. You can't stop that. So this is actually a mate in 3 from here. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that in-game position. Hey, thanks for watching. If you think these videos are helpful and you would like me to continue posting them, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.